Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing this Demon Spawn Summoner of Ashinzari for Week 7 of the Crawl Sudden Death Challenge. And after finishing Orc in the last video, I was thinking about... Well, actually I should buy this Lamp of Fire, before I do anything else, because it's the one thing I indisputably want that will help me without having to adjust any of my other stuff. But I was thinking about going back to Swamp. And although there's something to be said for going to Snake because you can outrun a lot of the stuff there, I don't know. I guess you can't outrun the shock serpents and so on, which are surprisingly dangerous. I do have electricity resistance though. Guardian serpents. There's some things that would interfere with the rune ninja, and constriction would be a big problem. But I think we've leveled up quite a bit since last time we were in Swamp. We're only one actual experience level higher. We were level 13 and a bit, and now we're 14 and a bit. But we're almost to 15, and we've picked up shadow creatures, which should be a big help. And I no longer feel like I'm so... normally I would go do the last 4 floors of dungeon first, but going runing before that is not a gigantic leap in difficulty. And I can sort of play by ear how quickly I push forward, I guess. And so we have shadow creatures now, which is actually really handy, I think. The stuff we can get in Swamp is pretty strong. And it'll help a lot, I hope. The AC is still a problem. But... Whoops. There we go. But, I don't know. We should have better damage output than we did before, and we have more haste. We have enough heal wounds, sort of. I mean, I'm a little bit concerned about the amount of heal wounds I have. But so, oh gosh, a shambling mangrove. So they are not the ones with ranged damage. That's thorn hunters. They're slow and they hit very hard. And they can slow you down as well. And that's basically their entire life story right there. So they, along with thorn hunters, are the main things I'm afraid of here. Why do I have a friendly wasp? Shadow creatures, I guess? I got a bog body. Alright. Yeah, there's still a lot of scary stuff down here. My defenses are not that good. I never did get around to increasing short blades enough that I would feel happy uncursing my weapon to use my iron rod, because that would be a big help actually. Maybe the thing to do is use my Lamp of Fire once the shambling mangrove is in sight. Right? That's why I picked it up. Oh, but all the steam, all the water just instantly vaporizes turns the flame clouds into just steam. Try another lightning spire. And shadow creatures. What did I get? A Hydra. That's pretty good. Yeah. All right, we got that guy. We got him. So we can still, with Ash, we can dive very effectively because it's pretty easy to find stairs if we want them. So we can still try for that point if things, like, I mean, that, Shambling Mangrove went pretty well. And Hydras are going well, like, gosh, we haven't gotten any mutations in, like, forever. How many do we have now? 1, 2, oh, actually, it's easier to add up from here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we've leveled up 14 times. So we've missed 5 of them. I guess this is about average. Fair enough. Just feels like I want more mutations. So, like, it seems like most of the stuff in Swamp we can handle in small groups. Gosh, this area gives me PTSD. You can see, like, I was scrying here. That's where the Thorn Hunter was. Book of Debilitation, huh? No thanks. And the End Vault, of course, is going to have stuff in big groups. So that's going to be dangerous. All right, so we found a stair. It's up there. All right. But we've got a while before we actually have to dive. I think I'm overblowing the before, you know, get how I'm overestimating how quickly I'll level up if I don't want to. I can put it off by, oh, I was hungry. I wanted to eat that, please. There we go. I think I can dive pretty effectively, and I don't have to kill that much stuff once I'm on Swamp 4. Hopefully. Slime creatures, huh? Nice work, Lightning Spire. Ow, geez. Very ugly things. I always underestimate them. Shadow Creatures is pretty good, I gotta say. Alright. So we don't necessarily want to clear all of these swamp floors, but we can do a little. I don't know, I guess, what's the point of clearing this? It's getting a little more experience to help out. Why am I still training spellcasting? Jeez. To help out with summoning, and do I even really need summoning at the moment? Not especially. Let's train up short blades so I can switch. So I can, like, uncurse it, I guess. Seems alright. I think I'm just going to head down to Swamp 3. See what it's like down here. Alright, so we've got an easy path to Swamp 4 if we want it. Which means I don't need to dive. I'll just go back up to Swamp 2 and kill some more monsters. Insubstantial wisps. Fine, I guess. That is, we can completely skip Swamp 3 if we want, and just head to Swamp 4. So I'm perfectly happy playing Swamp 2. I'm taking like a remarkable amount of damage from these guys. But like just shadow creatures and lightning spire can kill stuff apparently, so Swamp 2 is alright. And I was just saying, like, I can play it slowly. I don't have to push yet. Oh, identify. I already identified 1/1 Telly, right? Yeah, alright. Let's identify this potion. Actually, I probably should have picked my legendary deck, because that can be a lifesaver, as it was in the fight with the Hamed, with the Thorn Hunter. I think getting out Foxfire was a really important part of that fight. Of surviving it, anyway. Okay. A Thorn Hunter came into view and then left. Where was it? I wish it would tell me. Well, I'm gonna leave. I guess those are the stairs I wanted to try, huh? Or not try, but... yeah, I'm gonna go the long way. Just leave him out. Leave him alone. Okay, that's him. Right, it must be. Yes, and he's still marked as red. So let's see if we can just walk away. He doesn't know where we are yet. Okay. I think I will happily skip any Thorn Hunter fight that I can. Oh, hello. Well, I guess we're not going to be taking those stairs back up. Which is fine. There's other stairs right here. Yeah, the insubstantial wisps are not much of a problem since we have lightning resistance. Let's get more shadow creatures. The blink frogs, though, there's a lot of them. I would like to get to these stairs so I can stair dance the rest of this stuff. It's kind of tricky. Maybe what I do is I get in here. Oh, that's a friendly Hydra. Yeah, please, come on in. That's a welcome sight. He's dead now. It's not so great. We got a smoke demon. And we have this, like, kind of half choke point here. I need more summons. How much hunger? Yeah, Shadow Creatures still has a fair bit of hunger. Let's take this turn to eat a fruit, so I can cast Shadow Creatures more comfortably. Okay, I'm feeling alright now. Just a couple of blink frogs left. Alright, let's try out this staircase just so I know where it goes. Fine. javelins. So we've got a couple of stairs down. I guess let's head down here. Not necessarily going to stay down. I just want to like map and see what's up. Where's the ghost crab? Oh, way up there. All right. Well, let's read magic mapping. Okay, so this area looks kind of suspicious, although so does this. I'm not sure where the rune would be. I mean, it's got to be in here, right? This and this. Oh, this actually. That's a weird place for the vault to be, but I think it's in like in here, right? Like right here-ish. I think. Are there any stairs near there? No, they're all on the east side. Okay. So we'll have to fight some stuff to get there. So I think that means we stay on Swamp 4 for the moment. So we can maybe get there before level 16. Without having to like skip a bunch of monsters, which I'm not very great at. I mean, I'm perfectly fine running away from stuff, but running through stuff is a bit harder. What? I'm being constricted by a spectral anaconda? Are you kidding me? Please, don't do this. Anything else gonna constrict me? No, although the Hydra could hurt a lot. Holy cow. That ghost crab is not good news. There's another downstairs, isn't there? Right over there? Yeah. How badly drained did I get? Not bad, I would think. I guess it's sort of hard to tell because, and yeah, you can look at fighting to see a skill that's not boosted by Ash, but is being drained. So it's not too bad. Okay, so this is actually further away from the rune. A lot of amethyst potions. Right? Yeah. I could just drink one. What potions are left anyway? There's 8 of them. And I have 4. So we're probably missing beneficial mutation, experience, cure mutation, and something else. Ambrosia won't do any good as an Ash Worshipper because we can't get confused. But okay, I don't know. I was just hoping to, like, by analyzing what potions we haven't found yet, I thought I might discover, like, hey, I should quaff ID these or something, but I don't know exactly what evidence would have made me conclude that. Certainly not the actual list of potions. I guess I was hoping to see, we've identified everything, you know, we've got one of everything. There's only 4 potion types left unidentified, and we've got 4 unknown potions. I'll drink this beneficial mutation, or whatever. That would have been nice. But that's not what happened. Oh well. I'm glad we can't seem to find that ghost crab. Spoke too soon. Just because all that summon stuff is nasty. A shadow is no problem. A Hydra by itself is no problem. We got 2 alligators. That's pretty good. Yeah. All right, this is going okay. We have a lot of remove curse now, so that's... we can swap a little more freely than we could earlier on. Okay, I guess we're going this way. I'm sure we... well... actually, I'm interested in whether we can dig in, because this part here could very well be just rock. Whoa. There's a lot of stuff. So let's scry. See what's going on. Alright, so this... There's a ton of hydras and dragons, so it's this ending. None of this stuff sees invisible, which is important to know. And there's probably the Lernaean Hydra in there, the 27-headed Lernaean Hydra, which I don't really have a way to kill, so I'm glad that invisibility is so strong. But it means we can't dig our way in here. I thought that it might be like a little miniature vault, this thing here. I still am not sure what the deal is with this, but and it's, we can't see the rune from here, right? No. There's not a good way to get closer to see more of it. So I think the plan is to get sort of close to there and then use invisibility to get through all the nasties. Oh, Shambling Mangroves can't see invisible. Thorn Hunters can. I don't know why. A teleport trap, are you kidding? That's the only way in. Okay, that's a little worrying. I could blink, I guess. There we go. Not the best way in, but it worked. There's a Thorn Hunter, just in time, huh? Great. What do I do about him? The path from him to me is mostly dry land, which means a Lamp of Fire could be relatively effective. But let's not commit to anything just yet. I could use a Potion of Flight to let me, like, negotiate the water a little better. But I think it's better to just use the Lamp of Fire right away and see what happens from that. It looks like it missed him, which stinks. Yeah. But we should get some pretty tough fire elementals showing up any minute now. So let's try some shadow creatures. Oh, I don't have repel missiles up. Jeez, how long has that been the case? Yeah, I think the Lamp of Fire is gonna help out a lot. Oh yeah. Alright, that's great. I feel a lot better about that. I had to use a Lamp of Fire, and so the next one I run into, I won't have the Lamp of Fire, but... I mean, it'll recharge, but... A, if there is another Thorn Hunter, it probably won't be recharged in time. And B, there probably won't be another Thorn Hunter. So if I step south, will he be able to see me? I think so. And he'll probably like roar, which I don't like at all. So now is when we decide how we're gonna do this. I don't want to use haste and invisibility, I don't think, because that will build up contamination a little too fast. Which I would accept a bad mutation in exchange for getting this rune. So I'm not worried about that so much as when you're yellow contaminated, invisibility doesn't work because you're sort of glowing. I think what I do is I just mark these guys both as excluded. Oh, and then of course it tells me that I could stand here, in fact. And then auto-explore some more. Oh, you can't auto-explore because it can see monsters. There's another Thorn Hunter in there. Are you kidding me? Ugh. And what was this? A Shambling Mangrove. So this is like a terrible, terrible end vault. Oh my gosh. Being able to get in and out without waking stuff up is going to be like the key to victory. I think if we can't do this with invisibility, I don't think we can do it at all. All right, what is this stuff? Nasty. That must be the Lernaean Hydra, right? I mean, I'll check with scrying, but I want to just explore down here first. Oh no, it's Nicola. But there's the rune under a Shambling Mangrove. And he's chilling with some Hydras. And of course, Nicola can see invisible. But by the time we're in line of sight of him, we'll be able to apport the rune almost. 1, 2, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can step from here out of his line of sight to here, and then apport the rune and teleport away. So we'll have to be in his line of sight for a few turns, but not long. So the question is, can we get there without notifying anything that can see invisible? This is like planning a heist, guys. I do appreciate the reconnaissance that you can do with Ash. What was this again? Amnesia. Yeah, so I don't care about any of the other loot in here. So it seems like if we can fly over this water and this water, we can probably stab these two swamp drakes. Okay. So this looks like the closest I can get without waking them up. Which means it's time for some buffs. And I think I don't need haste yet, because monsters get a chance to detect you every time you take a turn. So if you're going faster, I guess you make more noise or something would be a way to explain that. But the point is that being hasted doesn't help your stealth. Even though you get closer to a monster faster, they get just as many chances to see you. So I think we try just invisibility, and then like if things see us and it seems like haste would be a way to get us to the rune more safely, then we can apply haste. Are there any other buffs I should have on? I have repel missiles on, that's important. I don't have a scroll of blinking, which is a concern. But I have fear, actually. I have several fear, which will help a lot. Pretty much everything in here, except maybe the animated trees and probably Nicola, will be scared away by fear. I'm a little puzzled about, like, is there really no Lernaean Hydra in this vault? I didn't see one, I don't think. It kind of seems like one where he would belong, but I don't know. So, we have 2 invisibility, which is plenty. So I think we'd quaff flight first, and then we quaff invisibility, and we head in here. Let's just stab these guys so they don't get a chance to wake up. It means we're spending more turns in sight of the Hydras, but fewer turns in sight of the Drakes. Right, can he actually see me? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Yeah, he can't. This tree is in the way. How about what's in here? Spriggan Druid, more Hydras, Swamp Drake. Oh, interesting. You can see submerged stuff even. That's pretty cool. Oh, this Swamp Dragon can see us. Got it. Okay. More Hydras down here. No, I want... Well, I guess I'll be fine without scrying for a little while. If something roars, I can turn on scrying instantly. Turn off auto pickup. Don't want to waste a turn on that for sure. Invisibility is not yet expiring. Okay. Let's kill this and this. Okay. And now, when we come around this corner, we'll be inside of Nicola. But I think that's all right. He might shout. Would actually be a lot more dangerous than attempting to attack us. This is going fine, actually. I'm glad that that I'm probably going to be able to get this rune bonus. So we're going to come around the corner and then step here, I think. From here, we should be able to see the rune. And we'll be a little bit further away from these Hydras. I could try to stab the Hydras, but Nicola will wake up pretty soon, and I don't want to press my luck. Let's take the rune. And that woke up Nicola and a Hydra, but they can't see me. Let's read teleportation. Get the rune. Nice. And walk away. We got an Ice Devil. That's cool. Yeah, I don't want to try to push my luck and get a kill in here. That's stupid. Just keep walking away. Nice. All right. So we got the bonus after all. And the effort to try to go into Swamp 4 too early was just, like, pointless and stupid. And we're just going to try to blink past that. There we go. And now I'm going to leave Swamp. Which staircase was good? This one is fine. Ah, right. The problem was on Swamp 2, not on Swamp 3. We left a Thorn Hunter up there somewhere. Yeah, so let's take this staircase. And exit there. Okay. And we're like at a reasonable level to be doing Swamp, but I'd rather go finish Dungeon first now that we've got the Rune bonus under our belt. So that's pretty good. That only cost us basically like a potion of invisibility, which I'm perfectly happy to spend to get the Rune. A little piety, but that's like just absolutely, it's very, very cheap to scry. No problem at all. And it's like the only thing you can spend piety on practically, so I'm fine with that. And I think that makes a great stopping point for the video. We pulled off the great rune heist of 2015, or you know, whatever year you're watching this, you can pretend. You know, I know that crawl is still super popular in like 2248, and I'm like a pioneer of the old crawl days. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm happy we got the rune. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.